Good afternoon, everybody. Well, this launchboard project is kind of snowballed. It's a bit like that old IT crowd scene.
Didn't know what a
Launchboard
was this morning, and now we have two of them.
I've made a lot of changes with the layout as I prepare to make the Mark II. Something that won't be built over the course of just a couple of nights after work. You can see on the screen here the working schematic. I got this open in Tinkercad, and we're simulating it right now, and we are in armed mode. This LED up here at the top, that is just for showing that there is power present. What it's actually going to be is a lighted button, and when you engage any of the 24 cues, when you engage that module, it will automatically light up the button that you need to depress to either test or launch one of the missiles. And so, being in arm mode, if we depress the button right now, you will see the LED right here switch from red to yellow. And you'll notice that the LED down here in the bottom, that symbolizes our power output, or what's going to go to the igniter. You see that comes on in the arm mode. If we switch to test mode, the top LED, which again will be the lighted button, it remains on. But you see that the other LED turns blue. Blue represents that we are in test mode, and when we depress our launch button, the light becomes green, and you'll notice that the actual voltage output did not turn on. Here's a look at the same circuit, but it is breadboarded up. We got the launch button right here. This is the power indicator that comes on either in test or arm mode, and this again would be actually on the button that you're supposed to press to do the launching. And then over here you'll see a cluster of 3 LEDs. These represent the RGB LED, which I do not have yet, but it still functions in the same exact manner and the wiring is the same. We are currently in armed mode. Flipping the switch will put us into test mode. If we depress the fire button, our indicator light turns green. We're going to switch back to armed mode now, and that is our indicator light for voltage going to the igniters. If we depress the fire button, you'll see the igniter light come on and the red and green light turn on, which on the RGB LED would mean yellow. I don't think we'll actually be reusing any of the parts from the Mark I. It'll probably end up going up for sale, actually. We have come up with a name for the launch board. We are going to call it the MISSLE COMMAND. This art is a bit of a callback to the old Space Command televisions that Zenith made, not to mention the video game that it shares a name with as well. Everything's going to be going into a nice rugged case, suitcase type design, and should end up with a pretty professional look. I'll do some more updates as more of the parts come in. So that's going to wrap it up for now.